I'm a surreal too.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How are you doing, my people? Welcome to Amuso Real Talk. Happy birthday to those who are born today. And for those who are in the hospitals, we sympathize with you. And for those who have lost their loved ones, we comfort you. And may the souls of those who have passed on rest in eternal peace. It's He, God in heaven, who has the power to give us, and it's Him who has the power to take. We pray for comfort, peace, and joy inside our hearts as we go through whatever situation it is that we are in. Now, welcome to Amuso Real Talk. Thank you for your love. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for subscribing. My name is Amuso Eunice, and a big thank you to you guys who love us, who support us, and our sponsors who believe in us. We thank you for your support of sponsoring us. Industrial Machines Uganda, located in Ntinda, Kampala, B4 plot 133, Dinner Apartments. That is where they are located. If you're in Uganda, contact their website, visit their website www.industrialmachinesuganda.com. Check the website, it has all contacts that you would love to reach them out to. And also down there, their WhatsApp numbers will be scrolling around, so you can copy and text them. Send message at Festus an email at econyatfestus@gmail.com. Ask whatever you want to know. They have your manufacturing dreams in their hands. They will make them come to pass. Just trust them and you are good to go.
I'm a surreal too.
In this world that we live in, we are different people, and people see things differently, and there are things that people think are of more value to them that are compared to others. People reach to an extent of worshiping money, worshiping things, worshiping jobs and stuff like that. And also people have a tendency, because they feel hierarchy is what defines them, and they feel they step on others and creates loss of esteem for others, simply because perhaps they earn more, they have good jobs and stuff like that. But here I am today. This is what I am here to share with you today. I want to talk about contentment in whatever you have, in whatever you do, and appreciating that you have at that moment, that you appreciating that you have can make you go better or go get something that is bigger. Because when you appreciate that, yes, this is where I am today, and you don't be comfortable, it pushes you to go for other things. So today, for you also who see others, because today I want to mainly look at jobs, especially people. For example, a banker may look at a cleaner and undermine them, define them based on what they are doing. Or a nurse or a doctor in a hospital undermines their patient because of how they look, because of how the sickness has made them look. So they are defined by that particular look. People, we human beings, have a tendency of defining people based on what we see outside at that particular moment. You see, you look at someone from head to toe, you see how they are dressed, you start calculating them, and you come to a conclusion that that is what they are, that is where they stop, and that's who they are, which is wrong. So I am here to talk to us who are working so hard in various sectors. Whatever you are doing, I don't want you to feel like it's wrong. You know, there's a time you work in a place and you feel like you're shy because you're working in a particular place, because some people make you feel worthless. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter where you're working, it doesn't matter what you're doing, it doesn't matter what type of job it is. What matters at the end of the day is the fact that you have food on the table. What matters at the end of the day is the fact that you can pay bills, you can take care of your bills, you take care of your responsibilities, you can take care of your health, you can provide for yourself and help others at the same time. So whoever is watching this video, or whoever will receive this video, this message is what I want you to focus on. I don't know what you're doing, I don't know where you're working, I don't know what kind of job you're doing, I don't know what you're passing through, I don't know what mockery you're going through, but just know that one, the world is proud of you, the universe is proud of you for the fact that you are doing something, for the fact that you're not sitting down waiting to be a burden for others, for the fact that you are not sitting down to depend on someone else, but you're out there regardless of what you are doing. I myself, I am proud of you, because the fact that we wake up and go and work, no matter the kind of job you're doing, like I said, the most important thing that we all are looking for, whether you're a banker, whether you're a CEO, whether you're a doctor, whether you are a top lawyer, whether you're a judge, whether you're a police officer, whether you're a cleaner, whether you're a mortuary attendant, at the end of the day, one thing unites us, and that is the paper. It's the money. The money doesn't care whether you worked in the toilet yesterday, whether you bathed a sick person, whether you did what. At the end of the day, what are we all looking for? It's the money. The money to take care of the bills, the money to make us going, the money to give us closer to things that create happiness for us, the money that makes the world move. That is what matters. So do not let someone, even at the place of work, people bully people. Do not allow anyone to bully you. Do not allow anyone to make you feel worthless. Do not make anyone make you feel small, no matter what you do. At the end of the day, it's the money. And the point is not how much. That's where we all go wrong. We look at people, we start judging them. Like I said as I was beginning this conversation, that people, as human beings in this universe, we judge people based on looks. We judge people based on what we think we know about them, and we think we know them, and that is it. It doesn't matter. It's not about how much do you earn that will make you a better person. No, it's about how do you spend it. That is what matters. The how much is not really important, because we all cannot earn the same. We all cannot earn the same. We all cannot do the same jobs. We all cannot be in the same race. Everyone is running their own race. But what matters at the end of it all is how do you spend your money. You might be earning 3 times more than the people under you, but yet those people under you are financially stable 4 times better than you. So do not feel small in what you're doing. Be content. Plan for it. Hold it like you're holding gold. Do not undermine your job. Regardless, respect your job, love your job, do it willingly. Do it as though it's like this is where my life stands as of now, because that job is where you're getting the finances to help you get those achievements that you're aiming at. If you don't have that job, there is no way you will do the saving. There is no way you will achieve. So you have to take very good care of that job you're doing. It doesn't matter. I really don't care what someone is doing. That's not what is important. What is important is how are you spending your money. I don't want to know what you are doing because it's not important. And the how much you're earning is also not important. It is not what makes people rich. It's not what makes you stand out. It's not about the how much. It's about the how to. How do you spend the money that you earn? So even if you're earning as small as you think you're earning, you can still make it. You can still grow bigger. You can still achieve your dreams. One, you don't have to give up. Keep working. Respect your job. Take it as though it's an egg that you don't want to lose, because once you throw an egg down, it will break immediately and it's difficult for you to put the pieces back. At that moment, it's what you have. Take good care of it. And then what you're getting from that job, use it wisely. Do not be extravagant. There is a difference between things that you need and things that you want. You know? So there are priorities. There are things that you really need. There are needs that you cannot do away with. And there are things that you can stay without. So focus on, and the things that we really need are very slim. And those that we really don't need, they are very many. And most of us, we focus on these very many and skip these very small. We need to focus on these small ones so that we can learn how to manage our finances. That will enable us furthermore to reach to those many that we want. So needs are more important than the wants. You can do away with the wants. You can do away with the want because it's really not a must that you should have it. You can still do without it, but there are things that you cannot do without. So you sit down, you look at the things that you really need, you calculate your money well, and you keep the saving and stuff like that. And you don't have to listen to what others are saying, and you don't have to know how much others are earning, because really that is not the most important thing. The most important thing is how you spend your money as an individual. How do you spend the money? When you sit down, how do you use it? Do you squander it, or do you invest it wisely? That's what matters. So as someone is bragging about how much they are earning, how many figures they are earning compared to others, they are extravagantly using that money to keep up on a standard that perhaps they have not yet reached. So this one is here building him or herself with the little that he or she gets, and tomorrow will surpass you. So let's stop gauging one another based on what we are doing, how much we are earning, and those are the worldly things. Those are the worldly things, and even my Bible does not accept. You know, the Bible says that what does it gain for a man to gain the entire world and lose the kingdom of God? So it's not really important. You know, as human beings, things that are of less value are the things that we give more value and attention to. And yet things that are of importance are the things that we underlook. By the time we remember that, oh, this wasn't of value, you gave it all your attention, you gave it all your time, and it's already too late. And one thing that you cannot reverse is time. You cannot reverse it. You cannot change it. You just keep imagining, oh, how I wish I can change if I could turn the ends of time. But you cannot. You cannot reverse it. But rather, it goes ahead. It goes on every day, every day. And every day is different from yesterday. Every minute will not come back. So instead of us wasting time on things that are not of importance, let us focus more on things that are of importance. Another thing that I want to add is people, we should learn not to think that what makes value to you makes value to others. You know, we all have different mindsets. We all think at a different pace, and we all have different levels of IQ. That's the truth. We don't think the same, we don't reason the same, and we don't grasp or pick or drop at the same pace. So, if you think that having the best dress, or having in your closet, in your small world, you think that particular dress was too expensive and it means that you are the best, and for you in your world you think that's what matters, but you don't have to make it look as though it's what's important even for others. So let us understand that what makes sense to you does not make sense to others. So when we understand that there are things that are far more important, and we all see those things in different perspectives, we would live in a better environment with one another. In your own mind, if you think you're earning more than others, it's what makes you a better person, bravo to you, but not to others. So I don't know why people in this world think that this world it's all about how much you earn, how much you have, what job you're doing. The first thing someone meets you, hi, where are you from, what is your job, how much are you getting? That's are not the most important things. That's why you end up meeting wrong people, welcoming wrong people into your circles, because your ways of characterizing who real people are wrong. Your characteristics of who a good person, or who the person that is supposed to be in your circle is, it is wrong. So you end up being in a collection of wrong people. So like I said, we are people, we are different, we carry different DNAs. That's even if we are from the same womb, we all have different DNAs. There's a way our blood is different. So meaning we reason differently, we see things differently, We imagine differently, we reason differently, we grasp at a different pace, and we reason at a different pace. So we have to understand and respect one another. Respect a cleaner in your company, because that cleaner can be a boss somewhere. Respect a cook in your house. Respect that nanny, because that nanny, you're undermining her or him. Mostly it's the ladies. The nanny is, you're undermining her, but she's a parent to someone. You see how this world is? She's a parent to someone. Someone calls her mommy. And on top of that, she also pays bills. She's also a boss somewhere. She's respected. She's honored. So when we are moving around with people, the fact that this person is working under you as your nanny, that because that is a job. That is a job. And a job has to be respected. You respect her at her job, just like when you go to your office, you want your clients to respect you. It doesn't matter how much. That's like I said in the beginning, it's not about the how much. So one time I did a video of that, saying that people get money, and we've seen them, go from grass to grass. So, but what we should focus on as we live in this world is understanding the values that people carry. The things that you think are of importance to you, they are not of importance to others. So if you think building a house is a priority to you, it is not a priority to the other. So why make mockery of the other person because they're paying, they are renting, and yet they have the capability of building a house? That is your priority, not the other person's priority. So let us, one, we need to learn to respect each other in their respective jobs where we find them. If you find someone working with a company that collects garbage, respect them, because they're on duty. That's their job. They are paid. They feed their families with that job that you're undermining. They pay bills with that job. They take care of their families. You really don't know how many people that person takes care of, how many people feed behind that person. So respect them. Each and every one of us. How I wish we could learn to give respect to one another. How I wish we could learn that the things that are of importance to us personally are not that important. This world would be a better place. But it can be a better place starting with you and I. So things you think of importance are really not of importance. And for you, a worker who is out there and feeling like this tendency of people having this kind of shyness with what they are doing. No, it is not right. Do not be shy with what job you are doing. Find pride in what you're doing. Be confident in whatever you are doing. As long as it's not wrong. As long as you're not doing things that are wrong. Things that are wrong, things that are not right. As long as you're not into dirty things, as long as you're doing a job and it's a job, it doesn't matter, it's a job. Love it, embrace it. When you're going to work, be happy. Pray for blessings for that day. Pray for God to let you meet great people, amazing people. If you've been meeting people who have been underlooking you, let the grace of God be upon you, that when you go in the morning, you meet someone who will brighten your day and like appreciate you and say thank you to whatever job you are doing. So do not find it shy to be where you are, because God has a reason why he makes us to be in particular places that we are in. We because all of us, when we were growing up, perhaps majority of the numbers of people, they're not doing the jobs they dreamed to do, but life and destiny, I would say, takes you to where you are. So you're not where you are by accident, nor are you there by coincidence, but God purposely put you there for a reason. He did it on purpose, because his thoughts for us are good and not of evil. He has better plans. So the only thing he needs you to do for his plans to get fulfilled better, one is for you to have complete faith in him. Two is for you to appreciate where you are, where you're earning from, whatever you're doing. I really don't want to mention jobs because I don't undermine any job. So that's why I don't want to mention specifications, because it's not, to me it's not right. That's why I don't want to mention, even I don't want to give examples. If I've done it, pardon me, but I was just trying to draw something. The only thing you have to do is to ask God for wisdom on how to manage your finances, because you need to give a testimony, and you cannot have a testimony without a test. Take it like it's a test, okay? It doesn't matter the challenges you're facing, but the fact that that place you're in, it's paying your bills, it's taking care of your parents, it's taking care of your children, it's taking care of your families, it's taking care of you as an individual. I want you henceforth to put your head high, to be happy, appreciate what you're doing, do it with the entire whole and willingness in you, and give the best results. After that, ask him for wisdom and how to manage your finances, and he will guide you. And as you're growing, as you're working, ask him, do not be comfortable. Ask him for more wisdom. If be need for something better, let him elevate you. He will always find ways to connect you to the right places. So, one, I condemn people who undermine others simply because you don't gauge who people can be just because of the monetary part of it, that you're earning figures than them. No. Those things happen, and you all know what I'm talking about. You all can relate, because someone is just earning a few dollars more than the others, they feel that they're the best. No, you just have good bargaining power. Maybe you're not even the best, you know. First, and you should know that at that spot you're in, someone was there. You're not the first in that spot, neither are you going to be the last. But it's about appreciating one another, understanding that we all give service and we are all working, and respectfully respect fellow human beings, because you don't know how many people are behind them. How many people are behind them, you don't know. So stop looking and gauging people with the fact that with the types of jobs they are doing, and making them look like they're in a different part of the planet. We all can't do white collar jobs. We all can't be in those posh jobs. No, we all cannot be. If the entire world was full of doctors, who would be cleaning if I die today and everyone is a doctor? So who will bury the other? Who will fetch water? Who will do this? Who will do that? If the entire world is full of doctors, we wouldn't be having engineers. If all people are engineers, who will help in construction? So just who will cook the food? So just know that everybody is important. Each and everybody is important. Everyone you meet is important. Everyone you meet is of importance. And you don't meet people by coincidence. Anyone you have come across has been intentionally put there by God for a purpose. And some of you have crossed with your destiny helpers just because of your bad characters. You have crossed paths with your destiny helpers just because of your ego, of your ways of undermining people. And you still go down on your knees and still asking God for your destiny helpers. That's why he decided to hide himself up in the skies. Because your character has clashed you with the destiny helper, but you didn't know. Because you met someone, you undermined them, or you met someone and you disrespected them, or you met someone and you thought you're on the top of the moon, you met someone and you did anything whatsoever. So you clashed with your destiny helpers. Some of you clashed with your future wives and future husbands simply because you don't know what you want, because you're not focused. So tomorrow you start going to God, A, B, C, D, praying, yet you already clashed. So as I was saying, so because of your misconduct, because of you as an individual, the kind of way you are judgmental, because you don't pay attention to what you have, most of you have lost the right friends, the right partners, the right jobs and stuff like that, the right bosses. Even the bosses, you have lost the right staff, you know. So let us learn to respect one another. Let us learn to listen to one another. Let us learn to respect everyone in their own categories, because we cannot be everything. And the other thing is, if wherever you are working, whatever, because today I really just want to talk about work. At the end of the day, that is after you have grown up and left your parents' house, the only thing that is work. That is what makes sense and value, because at the end of the day, you want to be there for your family, be there for your parents. So there is nowhere we can talk and we don't talk about work. There is nowhere we cannot talk about work. And there is nowhere we can skip the fact that some people find others at their places of work and make them look like they are not working, and make them look worthless because of the specific places of work they are working in. But at the end of the day, as I mentioned earlier, the most important thing that we all want, regardless, because money does not care. Money does not care where you worked. But what I'm saying is, as long as someone is not doing jobs that are obscene, that are immoral, that are offensive to the other people, like robbery and stuff like that, but as long as someone goes to work, whether this person does what, the least job that comes into your mind, that job, that is a job. So if you go to a place, let's say If you go to a toilet and you want to visit the restroom, and someone is there to take care of that place, respect them, because they are doing a job. They're taking care of that place. Respect their place of work, and in fact tip them and tell them thank you. You go to a restroom and you find someone cleaning there, and you don't even say hi to them, and you just look at them as if though they are not human beings. That is not good, because at the end of the day, we have one factor that is uniting all our hustle, and that is money. When she goes to shop, the shop will not care where she's working or he's working. The hospital does not care where you're working or where he's working. All that doesn't matter. Bills do not ask for where you are working. What bills want is one common thing. It's money. So let's learn to encourage one another. If you meet someone cleaning a compound or parks, you see, where some of you sit, all you do just throw trash everywhere as if those parks clean themselves. If you meet someone who is cleaning that park, encourage them, tell them, well done, bro, keep going, let's do the hustle, let's keep working hard. But let's not be comfortable. We need to strive. I mentioned contentment, but I did not say be comfortable. To be content in your heart, it's one thing that keeps you composed from admiration. Even the Bible says that do not admire, because the Bible knew once you start admiring anyhowly, you gain a bad spirit. You start being envious. Your heart develops evil. Once you start being envious, you know what comes next? You start thinking of how you think if you destroy that person and you take that place, it simply means that you're going to be a winner. So admiration is not good, because the Bible says it's among one of the commandments, the 10 commandments, that do not admire. Do not even admire your neighbor's sheep. Do not even admire your neighbor's ox, because evil starts from admiration. When you start admiring anyhow. But contentment, this thing of contentment, there's a way it gives you peace. It does not give you comfort, but at least it gives you peace. You're like, at least I have this that I'm doing and I'm earning, and I know that if I keep working hard and planning, I will get there. Be content with what you have, but do not be comfortable. Those are two different things. So don't take comfort. No. But and the thing that comes with content is like appreciating God, that you know what, God, this is what you have given me, and I'm grateful. And I know that just like you gave me this, you will bring more. So you keep working higher. You strive hard to aim higher. You aim higher, and as you want to grow, one thing you have to keep in mind is you have to make sure that your self-esteem is on the top notch. Because once you allow people to step on your self-esteem and make you feel worthless and make you feel small, it means you have given them the power to control you. So you will feel like you're not worth trying harder, you're not worth trying other things, you're not worth trying challenges, because there is a way it gives you fear inside of you. So one, you have to know that in this world that we live in, people understand differently. People reason differently. People see things differently. But how about you? How do you see things? What is your own perspective of things? How do you grasp? How much is your level of your IQ? How fast do you reason? How do you think? How do you pick things? That is what should be more important. You need to make a better version of you each and every day. One, by not giving an ear to noisemakers. Do so. And how do you achieve that? Is by you not allowing people to define you. Do not listen to people. Let them talk. Do not take it in. Once you take it in, it weakens you and your self-esteem will go down. The most important thing that makes us to want to go higher is if we have that high self-esteem, if we believe in us. Once you believe in yourself, you don't need a second person to tell you that. No, you need to believe in yourself, and other people will have no choice than to just follow you. And if you have something you're chasing, you don't have to listen to them. You have to keep trying. You have to work hard. You have to stay where you are. Appreciate it. Understand that this is the beginning and I'm going somewhere. Like I said, there is no testimony without a test. If you want to go higher, you have to start from grass to grace. You need to start from somewhere so that tomorrow you have what to tell the public, to encourage the youth tomorrow. There is no way you encourage the youth tomorrow if you didn't have a story. So embrace the present because it's your story. You are preparing your memo. Appreciate yourself. Understand that yes, this is what I'm doing and God has a reason as to why I'm doing this particular kind of work, and I thank God that I am doing it. There are people who don't have that job. It doesn't matter what it is. People have been looking for jobs and they can't even find a small one. So understand that it is God who put you there for a purpose. It is God that is there with you. So He has a reason for everything. Let's appreciate one another. Let's respect and love what we are doing with passion. When they give you a job, we go looking for jobs. When they give you a job, you take them for granted. You take jobs for granted. You don't want to, as though you are king in your castle. And even a king is a servant. So, in one way or the other, every one of us is a servant. We are all doing service. So when we have something in our hands going that brings food to our table, let's respect it, let's honor it, let's work hard, let's pray for it, and let the grace of God be upon us. I thank you for being great viewers. Yes, I thank you so much, and I pray that the goodness of God be upon each one of you, and that you let God be and you follow. Let Him lead, let Him be, and you follow. Let Him drive you and you sit back, and trust me, He will never let you down. Whatever you're going through, lean on Him. He will not disappoint you. He got you. He's your creator and He kept you until now, so He has a reason as to why you're still alive today, and He has a purpose for you. So be strong, have faith. It's been me, Amuso Eunice, from Amuso Real Talk. We want to say a big thank you for you who love us. Thank you so much, and send us an email at amusorealtalk@gmail.com. if you'd like to inquire or want to feature on our channel and share your story. We share your story is an inspiration to someone out there, and you never can tell how you can transform somebody's life through your own experience. We inspire you at the comfort of your phone. Visit us on our Facebook page, Amuso Real, Instagram, Amuso Real Talk, and to you, our lovely sponsors, Industrial Machines Uganda. They are the best for your manufacturing products and for your setting up of an industry. Visit their website, www.industrialmachinesuganda.com. You'll get their contacts there. Send them an email, econyatfestus@gmail.com. He's their country manager in Uganda. Go to Intinda, plot B4133, Kampala, Uganda, Dinner Apartments. That's where their offices are located. Contact them, reach them out, support them. Trust me, they will not disappoint you. It's been me, Amuso Eunice, from Amuso Real Talk. We love you, we appreciate you. May the good Lord bless you for us. Until we meet again, it's from me to you. Peace.